I'm finally getting around to picking these banana peppers. I think they're ready. Google told me they are, so. I made this banana peel coffee eggshell tea. Don't worry, not for drinking, it's for my plants, specifically my pepper plants, because I noticed that they were looking a bit lighter green, like maybe they were deficient in something. So this has a lot of good stuff in it, and yeah, it's a natural fertilizer because we're trying to be organic farmers over here, but it looks disgusting. It smells really sweet, but I think I'm gonna strain it and it should be ready to use. So I came out to the garden this morning to harvest some oregano and lavender. I'm gonna make oil of oregano because soon winter will be upon us. I'm not wishing that, we still have a while, but it's really good for your immune system. Taking like a couple drops or a teaspoon or something, it's really good for your immune system. So for cold and flu season, I think it's important to have around, and my mother-in-law gave me that idea, so I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna pick it and dry it. Actually, no, I'm gonna pick it and I think I can infuse it right away. So I'm gonna do that, and then with the lavender, I'm gonna make basically lavender essential oil, except I don't have a still or anything, so it's not going to be as concentrated, but I'm going to let it sit in a carrier oil for I don't know, a couple weeks to a month, and then that will be ready to use. I like using lavender essential oil as perfume, honestly. I think it smells so good and it's good for your body. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this morning. It's Saturday and it's going to be a really hot day. I think we're gonna go to Lowe's and get some more stuff for our pantry. And yeah, I'll take you guys along for that. So it's gonna be a good day. Also, that aphid spray that I used the other day with the vegetable oil and Castile soap and water, that worked wonders. Like, I have not seen any alive aphids since spraying, so I'm just looking here now. My calendulas took the biggest hit from them, but they're gonna be fine. But if you need a good, like, non-toxic aphid spray, that's a really good one, and it actually works.
Favorite store.
Alright, surprise, we're back at Lowe's. Getting more stuff for the pantry that we're working on. And we're also looking at countertops because our countertops that we did ourselves, they are starting to fall apart. So we're gonna get a quote.
Don't cut corners, guys.
Yes, we've learned our lesson. Don't cut corners.
It'll cost you in the long run.
Do things the right way the first time. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way, and that's fine.
Yeah.
So that's what we're here to do. So we're trying to decide if this is too yellow or not.
Got our quote, so they're gonna send it off to the designer.
No, wait. So
Okay. But don't sound like super sad.
no.
So we're gonna shop around some other places instead.
Well, we originally went to Lowe's for the pantry stuff, but also
Cut. Take it.
no. But also the countertops, because we noticed this morning that our countertops are literally breaking, like falling apart. So I feel like that's priority over the pantry. So we started to look at pantry stuff, but then I was like focused on the countertops. So we went and got sort of a rough estimate of what redoing our countertops would cost, and it was like $2,000. So, but that was just an estimate. So we're gonna wait to hear back from them about an actual cost, and then I think we're also gonna shop around a little bit. But I'll insert a picture of the one we're looking at. It's darker and it's laminate, which isn't my favorite, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, I think we're gonna go get a drink from our local health food store and yep, eat something because I'm really hungry and I'm getting hangry.
Got a macro bar, got a drink. Let's go.
What kind of drink?
Sour sop.
What's that?
It's a fruit drink. Very good. Super
I also
fruit.
got a Go Macro bar. It's blueberry and cashew butter. And a watermelon and coconut water drink. Whoa. Did you just hit the curb?
That. So it should be like just there. And then you pull this up. It's going to suction. Like that. And then push. That's not pretty damn good. I don't know how it tastes.
Okay, we're back in the car.
We're actually back at Lowe's
We're back at
for
Lowe's.
the second time today.
I had to get some coffee because the heat is just zapping my energy. So refueled with coffee. We're back at Lowe's because
We got to get new countertops. And as you guys know, we went in earlier today and was quoted around $2,000. Yeah, for like laminate. And I was like, no shot, bro. I ain't paying that. I'm kind of like
Not
a
for
penny
laminate.
pincher, mate. You know, so if I can save money and do it myself, I'll do it. Did some research, and we're gonna buy some butcher block, and I'm gonna seal it up, stain it, all things, and we're gonna install that. Buy a new tool or two.
we're gonna go with a dark like walnut stain.
Yeah, it's to complement everything else. And then yeah, we kind of have no choice. I looked at our countertops when we got home after our trip here, and behind the sink is starting to bow in a little more, so
Yep.
here we are. This is what we're doing, and
Yep.
that's home ownership, I guess.
Picking out a stain. I think we're gonna go with a dark walnut.
Yep, dark walnut. Just trying to figure out what brand, and saying gel, like a gel stain.
Alright, got the wood,
Got the wood.
got the butcher block. Everything is in very snug.
Again, who needs a truck when you got a Honda HR-V, mate?
That's right, this isn't sponsored, but
It needs to be.
I think we're gonna, I don't know if we're gonna sand and stain tonight, but we might.
Yeah, probably saw it, yeah.
Maybe start on it. And go from there. I made my little oregano infusion. I'm gonna let it sit in the windowsill for probably a month, or a month, I think. And then I don't know, I've never done this before, so hopefully it turns out okay. Only thing I'm worried about is moisture getting in there, but I think it should be fine. I just have to shake it or like stir it every day, and make sure the leaves aren't floating above the surface. So yep, we'll see what happens. Jordy's filming his YouTube video, and then I think he's gonna start on the countertops. We'll see. We also wanted to go for a swim tonight since it's so hot and we don't have air conditioning, so we're cooking in here. I'm gonna make some dinner. I'm making Mediterranean wraps, tuna wraps. I loosely follow the Mediterranean diet. I use it more of like a guide. There's a huge emphasis on eating plants, like focusing on eating plants, and then fish, seafood, and then some chicken in moderation, and beef in moderation, like red meat. But yeah, I'd say I loosely follow that because there's so many studies out there that prove like it's one of the best diets for you. So yeah, that's my little Mediterranean diet rant. Anywho, I am going to get started on dinner, and yeah, I'm hungry. I'm ending this vlog here. We're about to tuck in for the night and just be done for the day. It's a busy day. We got a lot done, and it was really hot, so I feel like our energy was just zapped. But thank you guys so much for coming along on our crazy journey. make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and like this video. It means the world to me. And yeah, hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you Friday. Bye.